to the 2011 Heroes and Hearts Luncheon. I bid you greetings from Steve Silver's Beach Blanket Babylon. Here we are in Union Square. Excitement fills the air. Feel the love that is here today. Oh, how I love this affair. Now this foundation started back in 1994. They do their part in helping folks to get a brand new start. So come on everybody, just do your part. Today is a day here at Heroes and Hearts where you might buy a tabletop art. And then, just in case you were unaware, it's the 6th year of this luncheon. It's hard to believe, you know. SFGH is so current, still the most amazing CEO. Executive director of this foundation, Stephanie Bray. There's no two I've seen like this powerhouse team. Board of Directors President Judy Guggenheim says each hero is a leader, and she thanks them for all their time raising funds for SFGH and the Trauma Center. It's all thanks to you. Now, this yearly luncheon, such an elegant function, was chaired by Patrick Smith and Connie Shanahan, you know. Judy Guggenheim and Pam Bayer started this all just 6 years ago. And to our sponsors, AT&T, B of A, Stanley Lang and Doyle Foundation, and Macy's, you both got an A. Wells Fargo and Tellin McKesson, we all could learn a lesson from you. Yeah. Ashland Dyer Foundation, and of course Chevron and Webcor, United Health Group and Visa, we need you for sure. Let's hear it for the sponsors whom we all just adore. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to propose a toast to our honored heroes today. Dr. Shannon Tyne, Dewey Rossetti, and John Weindinger too. Judge Mary Morgan, we thank you all for what you do, for you make our world a better place. And I thank you every day, for there is no place like our home, our city by the bay. San Francisco, open your golden gates, let no stranger wait outside your door. San Francisco, here is your wandering one, saying I'll wander no more. Other places only make me love you best. Tell me you're the heart of all the golden West. San Francisco, welcome me home again. I'm coming home to go roaming no more. San Francisco, open your golden gates, you let no stranger
Thank you, Misa and Beach Blanket Babylon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mayor of our great community and city, the Honorable Edwin M. Lee.
Good afternoon, everybody. All right. I wanted to spend a few moments in joining Mayor Willie Brown and Mayor Frank Jordan with our Chief of Police, our City Attorney Dennis Herrera, so many friends here and members of our Board of Supervisors saw arriving to just register my appreciation for the San Francisco General Hospital Foundation and the great work that you are doing in joining our hospital's mission. And for all of you who are here today to make that effort real with your donations and your support, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart that you believe that the San Francisco General Hospital is truly indeed the heart of the city and county of San Francisco. Thank you very much for being here today. And I mean that in so many ways. The hospital is available to everybody, every community of this great city. It has a trauma center. My God, how many other cities have its own trauma center? A trauma center that is world famous. A trauma center that gets the job done, will save lives. It is the only hospital in San Francisco with 24-hour psychiatric emergency services. Something that I will possibly enroll in after this year. Over 100,000 patients get through the doors of the General every single year. So whether you're in a car accident or whether something happens that you didn't control, you can believe that we've got the best performing trauma center from the whole Bay Area. It is a hospital that reflects our very San Francisco values of caring for our fellow citizens and leaving no one behind. So the people that you are about to hear about today will be people that display the courage, the perseverance, and the passion for helping others in our community. They are this city's role models and help make San Francisco General Hospital stand head and shoulders above all other public hospitals nationwide. But in addition to the heroes we celebrate today, let's also celebrate the gigantic steps we've taken together to make sure the hospital is rebuilt and meets California seismic safety standards and requirements for an acute care hospital. While it was only 2.5 years ago, it still rings in my mind as your former city administrator to have watched virtually a miracle happen at our ballot boxes when it was presented with the biggest bond ever in the history of this city, over $980 million bond to rebuild our hospital. But again, thanks to people like Gene O'Connell and Judy Guggenheim and all the hard-working people involved in this effort, San Francisco General Hospital rebuild received 84% of the vote in 2008, the highest of any bond in the history of the city. And of course, you got to measure that in light of some other facts, and the only other fact I can compare that to is I got 100% of my vote, they got 84%. That's a pretty good gap there. We're starting to see the work of the foundation of the hospital being built with the hole that's already been dug in. It will be a base isolated seismic safety approach. Well, guess what? When Willie Brown was mayor, he made sure that our city hall had the best seismic safety standard So the City Hall is under a base isolation system. So will our hospital. And that represents the level of attention we're giving to making sure this hospital stays and becomes the center for all of our health care. It will also enjoy, as our goal, a gold standard for its environmental design and architecture for that building, so that we can show the rest of the world, not only can you have the best performing acute care hospital that you can find with great voter support, you can do it in the most environmentally conscious way. That's what we get to show. And the rebuild obviously helps our local economy. There will be over 3,000 jobs that are created as a result of the life of this project. Already, 29% of the labor force are local hired San Franciscans. That goes a long way to one of my great goals of hiring more local people in everything that we do. Over 10% of the contractors are local businesses already working on that project, and more to come. This hospital is the busiest emergency room in the city. And because of this rebuild, it will triple in the size of the number of emergency rooms that it has, and it will be equipped to double that capacity up to 120 beds. With the size of the hospital being rebuilt, with the seismic standards it will have, with the way we approached that as a city family, with our great private leaders in the sector joining the city, I cannot but repeat to you, this hospital and the foundation that it's had to help it is the heart of the city and county of San Francisco. That's why I enjoy this 1 year being mayor. If there's anything I know this year, and even this first few weeks of being on the job, my love for the city has grown even deeper because of people like you. Thank you very much for being part of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jim Davis, President of Chevron Energy Solutions.
At Chevron Energy Solutions, we're a recognized leader in clean, innovative energy development. And we're also a proud sponsor of the Perry Outreach Program, which encourages high school girls to pursue careers in orthopedic surgery and engineering. It's an outstanding program that develops young women into leaders who enhance the lives in the communities where they live. Motivating others to improve the greater good is what defines the Foundation's The Spirit of the General Award. With this award, the Foundation celebrates community leaders whose extraordinary contributions to San Francisco General Hospital and Trauma Center and the Foundation inspires others to support the innovative programs at the hospital. And here to present the award this year, please join me along with everyone at Chevron Energy Solutions in welcoming the Honorable Willie L.J. Brown, Jr.
Mr. Davis, thank you very much for that very kind introduction. Mayor Lee and Mayor Jordan and all the others who are assembled herein, those who are associated with the Foundation and with this occasion and this event, you know good and well, the spirit of the General Award is given to that individual who exhibits extraordinary commitment to making San Francisco General Hospital what it is. This year, the recipient is one whom all of you know very well. You know her because I suspect you're here because she asked you to come here. There is nobody that she has encountered in the last several years whom she hasn't said, "You've got to do something for the general." When I see her coming now, I go the other way. I've given all I can give to the general. But that's the nature of who our recipient really is. She came on the board of the foundation some 11 years ago. By 2003, she had been elevated to the president of that board. And in that capacity, she guided the general from being a place where most of us looked at it as if it was for the disadvantaged and poor people only, into an extraordinary care facility as described by the mayor, available to everybody, as a place where innovation in medical treatment occurs, as a place where research on a regular basis is in fact done. And when the reference was to the 82% that Prop A received, I guarantee you much of that 82% came from the extraordinary work of this woman, and the voters responded to how she did exactly what she did. So, ladies and gentlemen, please recognize the 2011 winner of the Spirit of the General Award, and it could be no one other than my friend, Judy Guggenheim. Judy, you have been extraordinary. Mitchell Katz would tell me quite often, the financial uncertainty of the general was single-handedly righted by your clear passion and your devotion and your dedication and your money. We thank you.
Oh, Mayor Brown, thank you so, wow, thank you so much. Thank you all so much. This has been a passion of love for me. Every day that I'm at the hospital, I see people who give of themselves and give of themselves and give of themselves, and it just makes me want to go out there and tell everybody else about it. It's not just passion; it's that people are giving of their brains and of their hearts and of their souls. It's an amazing place. Most likely you'll only have to get there if you go there for a trauma, so I'm not wishing that you go there, but I am offering everybody a tour. It just will make you fall in love with something that is such a strong underpinning of this city, and I think can make us all proud to be San Franciscans. I forgot earlier to mention that it's run by 3 Sues: Sue Hellman, Sue Carlisle, and Sue Curran, and they do a fabulous job. They just do a wonderful job. Years ago, I sat at a dinner party next to Talmadge. King and I fell in love with Talmadge, and then I fell in love with the hospital. And I just want to thank you all. It really has been my honor and my pleasure. And this really was a surprise. Thank you.
Here he is, the 3 of us together. Yeah. Here, I want to assist you.